How'd it go, brother?
Pretty good.
This is my Sharpshooter run of High Desert Brutality 2023, Stage 5, Operation Wolf. Stage brief here. So this time I'm attacking this with zoom, and this begins with 300-yard targets. With magnification, I can actually see the targets, which means that it's just a simple matter of connecting the point of aim and point of impact. There's still 55 grains at 300 yards on targets that don't ring very loudly, and so I do have to ask that. And then here, I take a moment to find my point of aim, and ding, ding. One thing to note, I have that interesting little collapsed position on the rooftop, kind of leaning on my left hip. That is a position that is just in my repertoire. Anytime I find a rooftop prop to shoot from, that's basically how I shoot from it. I would advise have some just ready positions that you can naturally use when the situation calls for it. Here, with this, I can just brace up against the side of the door, C-clamp the rail and brace on the door, lean into it, and then get good hits. And then here, I wait for, I work for a little bit to find a good supported position, which I figure out the easiest way is to literally just hook the magazine into the lip of the hood. And that actually makes everything nice and stable. So here, 7 shots for 6 targets. That was a nice run of that particular van engagement. And then it's literally another run. Continuing to sprint here. I could definitely be faster. And here, my lack of preparation bites me. I forgot to check whether my dot brightness was set where it needed to be. So I had a very, very dim red dot here, which is why I take a little longer there than you would expect. But here I've already adapted, and it's visible enough that I can still use it. So I'm clearing the trench out pretty quickly, and then here at the very end, flinch, and then hit. All in all, a pretty commanding performance. And this is where I start to feel a little bit better about myself after that lackluster performance on stage 4. 4th out of all the sharpshooters and 20th overall is pretty darn good. This is a fun stage. This is a whole bunch of running, a whole bunch of reasonable marksmanship, like nothing too terrible, but nothing easy either. So I really enjoyed this stage. It's solid, clean, fun, that still does take a bit of skill to work on. As before, the pistol targets here aren't difficult, but they're fun. Overall, a pretty short and sweet stage. Stay tuned for Stage 6, Metal Gear Solid, wherein I burn down the barn in a good way.